Jarek's Vintage Toys fans, followers, friends, lovers, collectors. I'm here to say goodbye to this guy. He's heading in the post. Successful auction last week. $3,500 AUD sold. He's on his way to his new home. He's been paid promptly. Thank you very much. Obviously, if you've seen the auction, you know who won it, but I won't throw his name out there anyway. There is an intense game of Monopoly going on the other side of the house, so if there is some raucous crowd or noise, it's that. So here he goes. So I'm going to sell him. I'm going to send him in the acrylic just as protection. I'm not going to just leave him loose and anything like that. So here he is in all his glory. Look, I'd love to kiss him goodbye, but that's probably inappropriate, and the new owner probably doesn't want to mark on him. But goodbye, my friend. See you again soon, hopefully, one day, or another one. So first thing I'm going to do is going to pop him in an acid-free bag. So these, I just get acid-free comics bags. I only purchase these to pretty much transport vinyl cape figures. And I also recently am moving my collection around, so I've put away all my Star Wars stuff. So all my items I've stashed in acid-free bags, so they're pretty cool. And I'm not taking the cape off this guy for shipping, so I'm going to wrap him nicely in a vinyl cape bag, vinyl cape acid-free bag for a vinyl cape Jawa. And then I'm just going to give this a snip to get the air out of it, so I can fold it over. Otherwise, she will just bubble up. So he's pretty safe in there. So he will make his way in there once I get some bubble wrap around him as well. He's going to be double boxed. Obviously done this before. Never had any issues with postage or anything getting anywhere safely. It's going to be fully insured for full crack. That's why shipping was so much. It was $80 shipping, so that will fit in there nicely, but not before another little layer of bubble wrap, because that's just how I roll. So I've got a few semi-pre-cut pieces, but that's not going to work. I'm a perfectionist. I take a lot of enjoyment out of packaging items. Far too much fun, I think. So I kind of got it in my head the size of bubble wrap I'm going to need. That might be a tad bit big. Don't often do videos of packaging, but sending a little Australian Grail like this out can't hurt, you know. Just lets you guys know how much goes into it as well. And so yeah, that's going to be too big, I believe. So back to squaring. I'm not perfect. Let's cut him down again. Fold that guy over a little bit. So I'm not in any way forcing the cape. It's quite loosely around it, this thing. That's why I'm doing this. Very loosely around it. Like so. Flip that on over. Flip that on over so the cape's not being squeezed or anything like that. Give it a slight layer of bubble wrap. It's a very somber mood for me getting rid of this, moving this guy on. He'll go in the acrylic without forcing him, so I'm just squishing the edges of the bubble wrap. So, as you can see, but the acid-free bag actually pushes the bubble wrap off the figure. So I'm not in any way squeezing that cape down. So he's going to go in the acrylic case. It's a beautiful acrylic case. In there safely, so he will. Australia Post can pretty much do anything they want with that. That's not going to damage it. Now I am going to put a little bit of tape on that acrylic because I don't trust some of these acrylic cases for, where's my tape? I don't trust them for popping open, so I'm just going to put a tad bit of bubble wrap there. Sticky tape there, so that can't pop off. Then I will bubble wrap that, obviously. So I'm going to double box it. Obviously, it's going express post. Oh, yeah, of course. So that beautiful translucent blaster is going to go in its own little baggie. Not going to scratch anything. I'll bubble wrap. I'll fold him over. Bubble wrap him. That little blaster's there. I'm going to tape him there like that. Cut out a nice little piece of bubble wrap. So I'll pack him loosely and show you what I mean by leaving buffer on either side. So he's gone in this little, that's actually the trigger for my camera, purchased recently. It's going to be the inner box. So I'll leave this here unintentionally and I'll bunch that up just to give that padding on that bottom bit. Pop him in there, he'll fit in there nicely, and I'll use the top leftover bit just to form padding on that side. So that's got padding both sides. I'm obviously going to bubble wrap that up. So he's going to go in this box. You can see how much packaging material I'm going to use on that. Coming your way in a moment. Normally I have all my cuts bubble wrap pre-cut, but this is an interesting one because it's a bit off standard from what like a mock. Selling a mock or a bunch of loosies. Tell you what, I'll go through some bubble wrap and packaging tape. Lost the sticky tape edge, don't you hate that? Alrighty, so like so, and you'll see how much space I'm going to have on either side of the box. I'm not going to stop there, man. So I can see that there's a little bit of room. I'm going to go like this. Fold that over. I'm going to go like so. And I'll bunch that up on one side. Bunch this up on the other. So now we're looking good. So that's covered, the bottom is really super covered, both sides. And then I'm just going to get some more bubble wrap. That's what I do. Stuff it down. Some bubble here. Some more. Whack it here. So this one, thankfully, is staying in Australia. I've got no problem shipping overseas, but it's always nice to keep the Aussie pieces down under where they started. This one's making the journey from WA to South Australia. That's obviously going to be way too thick. So we'll use the leftover in the front bit. That part down there. Bring that over. So that's super secure on one side. Back and front, there's so much packaging material. Front, back, bottom, top. Double boxed. Ready to roll. South Australia. And he will go, I won't do the label yet, but he's going to go express post, obviously. I'll put that on now just to... show you that. So he'll get from WA to South Australia in probably 2 days, 3 days max. He's pretty much bomb proof. And sadly, out of my life. So another Toltoys Jawa gone. Thanks guys for watching. If anyone that participated in the auction, thank you. Enjoy my vids. Keep watching, subscribe. Monopoly's firing up behind me, so I'm going to get going. But thank you very much, guys. Keep watching, keep subscribing if you haven't already. There's some comps coming up too, so thank you.